Well, good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. I hope everybody had a good breakfast. Hope everybody is ready with a big smile on their face. I'm pretty excited because we're getting a two-fer today for our Pledge of Allegiance. We have Rowan and Olivia Tapasio leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance. So you two little nuggets, take it away.
Good morning, Rainbow Whales. My name is Rowan Tapasio, and I am from Miss Hensel's class in first grade. And my name is Olivia Tapasio. I am in first grade in Miss Pierce's class this year. Please stand up for the Pledge of Allegiance. Remove all hats and hoods and place your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Bye!
All right, so we are continuing this week with our study of some pretty extraordinary women to highlight and commemorate Women's History Month. And so for today, we're going to focus on this lady right here. This is Eloise Greenfield, and Eloise Greenfield is an author. She wrote children's books, but a lot of her books really tried to positively show the African American experience. So I am super excited that we have this great Brain Pop video that celebrates this extraordinary woman. Have a great day, everybody.
I just read Grandpa's Face by Eloise Greenfield, and it gave me an idea for a poem. Grandpa has a bright, sunny smile. When he makes silly faces, he lights up dark places. Every time I read one of Eloise Greenfield's books, I get excited about writing my own stories and poems. Who is Eloise Greenfield? Eloise was born in North Carolina in 1929. When she was young, her family moved to Washington, D.C. Eloise grew up in a close family and strong community of friends and neighbors. She loved to hear stories from her parents and grandparents about their lives. As she was growing up, Eloise saw how African Americans were treated unfairly. At the time, schools were segregated. African Americans and people of other races were not allowed to go to the same school as white students. As she was growing up, Eloise spent a lot of time reading. She was shy and loved to escape to exciting new places through books and stories. Eloise Greenfield thought there weren't enough honest stories for children about African Americans and their families. So she decided to write her own books. What does Eloise Greenfield write about? Many of her books are about African American families who go through happy and sad times. Her books often describe experiences that many kids go through. In She Come Bringing Me That Little Baby Girl, the main character feels jealous of his baby sister because she gets so much attention. In Talk About a Family goes through tough changes, and the main character learns how to deal with her feelings. Some of her stories are about friends and families who live in a city. Other stories are about people in faraway places. Eloise Greenfield has also written biographies about important African American leaders. A biography is a book that tells about a person's life. She's written about Rosa Parks, Mary McLeod Bethune, and Paul Robeson. She's also written books of poetry. What are Eloise Greenfield's poems like? Each book of her poetry explores a subject or idea. Night on Neighborhood Street is a collection of poems about what different people in a community do at night. Brothers and Sisters, Family Poems is about loving and playful brothers and sisters. Some of Eloise Greenfield's poems rhyme, and some do not. Some poems use repetition, and she uses words, sounds, or lines over and over again. In Honey, I Love, the main character repeats certain words as she describes all the things she loves. Honey, let me tell you that I love the laughing sound. I love to make the laughing sound. Honey, I love all of that too. In Nathaniel Talking, a boy rhymes about his family members. It seems like he's rapping and singing. Eloise Greenfield's poems are musical. They have a rhythm, and you can feel a beat when you read them. This is from the poem Buddy's Dream, from her book Night on Neighborhood Street. Dancing on the tables, whirling on the floor, turning like a turbo, he's a terrible four. Could you feel the beat, Moby?